I gotta say it. I gotta say it. Milo! Milo! Yes! Oh God almighty. Ah. What is going on, guys? This is the Club with the Man 1993. And I'm coming here from my dark bedroom. Yes, I say dark bedroom because I'm trying something a little different here. So since I have, again, these three fancy lights, my big ring light, my little iPhone light I have right here, and my desktop light right here from my little desktop I have now for my laptop whenever I'm sitting on the couch or something, I thought I'd try a little different and just turn off the lights and just turn on the lights and actually use it. See how that works. Just try something different for a change. It's dark out, why not? So just trying that. But we're here live for my live review of last night's edition of Monday Night Raw, the February 8th, 2021 edition of Monday Night Raw. So this is again at the WWE ThunderDome at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Overall, it wasn't the worst episode of Raw I've seen. I mean, the past week or two, Raw has been somewhat better, not 100% insulting, not a complete waste, but still a pretty crappy show. This show, to me, consisted of a bunch of things that had something good going for them. Boom, it just killed it right there. And then like at the end result, like, okay, why do we do this? Like, okay, we're going somewhere, getting somewhere. Why do we do this? Going somewhere. Huh? Why is this happening? Going somewhere. We'll talk about that when we get to that in a second. So, not a great episode of Raw, but a talkable episode of Raw. A show that we actually can probably talk about some things. As we, of course, had a chunk of matches announced for the Elimination Chamber, which didn't realize is only 2 weeks away. So I better get those card predictions done, even though I said before, I got a very, very, very busy week. So hopefully, either tonight or by tomorrow, I'll have them done. We all celebrate by saying, "My Anyways, so let's talk about this show. Let's check the live chat. See what we got first. We've got Mark. What's up? Tyler did not watch Raw. Oh, Tyler, my friend. You missed. Mark said, really, Elimination Chamber is next Sunday, and they only announced 3 matches. As of now, there's probably a 4th one as far as the women's tag titles. How in the hell did Lacey Evans get a title shot when she done nothing to earn it? Oh, we'll talk about that. She did something to earn that. If anyone should get a title shot, it'd be Naomi. Amen, because, newsflash, if you remember from last week in that number 1 contenders match, she pinned the Raw Women's Champion. But no, that does not matter whatsoever at all. Nope, not at all. Because Vince McMahon is gonna get the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the big ones, the big G-strings that he loves at WrestleMania. It's coming. Oh, it is coming. It's gonna be a dumpster fire. The match we're gonna be getting at WrestleMania. Poor Asuka. All I can say is poor Asuka. Anyways, let me see here. AJ does not need a bodyguard. He does not. Mark is worried about Alexa Bliss. Hope she'll be okay. Yes, apparently there's some stuff going on similar with Sonya Deville going on with Alexa Bliss. So definitely pray to God she's okay for sure. We'll never know why Lana's still here, Tyler. So that's your sign. Oh, the tables match completely stupid and pointless. Oh, for sure. But we did get. Anyways. let's roll in and talk about this show. We open up the show with Adam Pearce welcoming us to Monday Night Raw, who claims he's here for a big blockbuster announcement. Oh my gosh, blockbuster, what's gonna be? He introduced, is the returning, for the first time since the days of Raw Underground last summer, Shane McMahon. And I'm like, oh, Shane's here. What's he here for? Just to announce a match for Elimination Chamber. That's literally all he was here for. Okay? So they announce a match, the men's Elimination Chamber match. So I guess SmackDown's going to get the women's chamber match, which I don't know who the hell you'd put in that match. Who knows? Maybe a couple surprises that I may predict in my preview, my predictions that I'm going to try to start working on tonight. But he announces that the men's Elimination Chamber match will be for the WWE Championship. It'll be the champion, Drew McIntyre, versus the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, versus the Viper, the Legend Killer, Randy Orton, versus the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, versus the Phenomenal, with a bodyguard, AJ Styles, and Mr. Money in the Bank, The Miz. I'm very mixed about that chamber match. On paper, sounds good. But here's my problem. First of all, how old are most of those guys? Second off, how many times have we seen all those guys, besides Drew, well, maybe back at the early 2010s, but how many times have we seen those guys in a chamber match? Like, is there really no first-timers in that chamber match? 3, what was I going with this one? They're all world champions. They've all got the experience in there. So, it's... Oh, I know what it is. Just about all of them, except for Jeff Hardy, and recently Sheamus, even though he's been a 4-time world champion, have already had their shots at McIntyre. Randy Orton has had plenty of opportunities. We've gotten AJ Styles has already had his title shot. We had Miz, who's Mr. Money in the Bank. So this is not really that fresh of a match. Like, the idea of putting over Drew McIntyre in the chamber, which, hope that's what we do, sounds cool to me. My thing, though, is where's, like, the fresh talent in this? You know, like, first off, why is Jeff Hardy in this match when he's been doing nothing but losing his matches since coming over to Raw? Why is The Miz in this? You know, he's Mr. Money in the Bank. He's been a complete flop. Like, maybe Sheamus in there, I'll take that. AJ Styles, fine. He's gotten victories. But, like, why couldn't we throw somebody in there like a Keith Lee? Or a Bobby Lashley? I don't know about Matt Riddle because of his recent booking. Who else? Like, not Elias. Ricochet, if he was booked better. Mustafa Ali. He should have been in the chamber match. It would have worked. Come on. You know, it would have worked. I could have maybe said, I don't know about Braun Strowman. Yeah, where's Braun Strowman? You brought him back for the Rumble, and then he disappears again. I don't get that one. But you could have at least had a few more fresh talent in this. You know, it's like this should have been, like, Keith Lee, like, especially, I think Keith Lee should have been in this one for sure. We'll talk about Mr. Lee in a little bit. But, like, man, like let's pull this up. Damian Priest, okay, just came up to Raw. But yeah, why not throw him in there? give it a little bit of like something to rub off of that. Let me pull up the Raw roster. Let's see who else could have been in this match. Haha, Akira Tozawa. No, thank you. Let me see here. I already said Braun Strowman. Dabba-Kato! No, thank you. Not Elias. If the Fiend was back, maybe him, but no. Jinder Mahal. No, thank you. He ain't gendering mine around. Gosh, there really is not many people. Cedric Alexander. Why not? Getting Cedric in there. Kofi, maybe? I don't know. Okay, yeah, got me there. Really not too many options. But it's just like, it's not the most fresh group you could ask for. Could still be a solid chamber match. I mean, it probably would have been better if it was like 10 years ago and these guys were, not in their 40s or very late 30s. But whatever. So that match is happening. Shane McMahon was there to say, hi, bye, the match is happening. So that was kind of pointless to bring him out, I thought. Then we have AJ come out, basically, just say how this is a good idea for this chamber match. And he has a match with Jeff Hardy, and I guess he works on a tweaked knee of Jeff Hardy throughout the match, and he wins the match, which was whatever, that match. And then it was announced that we're going to be getting Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle later on. And then Riddle was backstage with a black eye. He's telling Keith Lee that he is back to normal, which Lee was back for the first time since Mia Yim got sick. Lee suggests he would be a better challenger for the United States Championship than Riddle would be, even though Riddle's lost how many times. Sheamus is angry, complaining to Adam Pearce again that, what about me, all that jazz, even though, once again, it's just really ended. I continued the storyline with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus with a very wet fart, I thought we were going to get in the match at Chamber, but I guess we're not doing that one-on-one match yet. If Edge fights Roman, could maybe be at WrestleMania, but that storyline really went a little south, if I'd say so myself. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. Oh yeah, the New Day then defeated Retribution's T-Bar and Slapjack. Mustafa Ali was on commentary, being super duper angry. I need to take a chill pill, or I don't know, something to cool down Mustafa, as he was just pretty pissed off. Throughout that. Oh boy. Then we have Ric Flair and Lacey Evans comes out. Ric Flair basically is trying to state that this is all professional between him and Lacey, even though it's very obvious. And then Lacey's trying to learn from Ric Flair. Out came Charlotte Flair, who basically runs down Lacey Evans and her father, while Lacey notes that if she beats Flair, she's going to be next in line to challenge Asuka, and then Evans attacks Flair. And then we get a match between Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair. These two really do not have great chemistry at all whatsoever, because this match sucked. It was just Vince's entertainment. Two blondes out there looking good. That's all Vince needs him to do. Putting on a horrible match. And worst of all, this is probably going to be the WrestleMania match for the Raw Women's Championship. Want to know why? So you remember how before I said that Lacey Evans claims that she can beat Charlotte Flair, she can get a shot for the Raw Women's Championship? Well, here's the thing. Lacey did actually win the match. She won by disqualification because Charlotte out of the blue just got pissed off and beat the holy hell out of Lacey Evans until the referee disqualified her. And right after that, what was announced for Elimination Chamber? Asuka versus Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship. You can't tell me right now that they're going to put the belt on Lacey at Chamber. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. I'm telling you right now, they are going to do it. They are going to do it. Lacey Evans is going to be dethroning Asuka of the Raw Women's Championship. And just like WrestleMania 35, Asuka is going to literally have nothing to do despite doing the best she can with the Women's Championship. She will not be headlining WrestleMania as a champion this year. Unfortunately not. Even though she should have, as she's been Raw Women's Champion most of the past year, besides a few weeks when she dropped it to Sasha Banks. But, Asuka, despite the fact that she hasn't had much to work with, has done excellent. But Naomi can pin Asuka in a match last week, not earn a Raw Women's title shot, but Lacey Evans can get disqualified, and she gets that women's title shot. Because, I got my blonde hair, I got my blue eyes, I got my big tits, fake abs. And yes, you just gotta stand there and look pretty, and Vince McMahon will give you a title shot. Oh, poor Lacey. Charlotte beat the crap out of her, got disqualified. Ha ha ha, give her a title shot. Yes. And what's going to happen? It's going to lead to Lacey winning the championship, and we're going to be going to WrestleMania 37 and seeing Charlotte Flair versus Lacey Evans. The classic, the dream match, the cream of the crop. My country 'tis of thee, America. As we're going to be seeing the battle of the blondes at WrestleMania 37. And I'm just saying, I know it's not going to happen. I'm going to say it better not happen. Because I'm 95% sure it's not going to happen. What if Vince McMahon would make that the main event? Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship. Oh dear God Almighty. Oh dear Lord, that'd be a horrible match. It's gonna happen at Mania. It's happening at Mania. Charlotte and Lacey is happening at Mania. And it's gonna be dreadful. It's gonna be an awful match. And nobody's gonna care. So yeah, we're getting that at WrestleMania. How nice. How lovely is that match gonna be? Not. Let's check the live chat. See what we got here. Mark says my Nia Jax impression is too funny. Oh, we'll just wait till we get there. Tyler's saying that Nitro 2000 is greater than Raw 2021. Who knows? Maybe. And Triple H needs to be in charge. Oh, I know, but, meh. Vince is going to sit in that chair, take his spot. Even when, if the man dies in the chair, he's going to be kicking and screaming when they take him out, saying, "Don't take my body away! Don't take my body away! I'm Vince McMahon, damn it! I may be gone, but my ghost haunts this company forever. We gotta have some more blonde hair, blue eyes, and apple pie, and just more Lacey Evans, more Charlotte Flair, more of the old farts coming on to, I said fart, more of the old legends that people pay to see come onto my show, and that's gonna kiss up and draw viewers, because these fans are so freaking stupid. Anyways, for sure. Or Shane being in charge, I'll take it as well. Okay, so then out comes Edge to confirm that he wants to basically wait till after the Chamber match to consider who he wants to fight at WrestleMania because of the loaded talent in there. A lot of guys that Edge claims he has yet to face. Miz came out with Morrison and Angel Garza and basically saying that he will catch in on Edge if he wins the title, and Edge basically calls him stupid, saying, you think I'm not aware of what the Money in the Bank contract is about, as I am the first one to put Money in the Bank on the map, which is true because Edge won the first ever Money in the Bank contract and cashed it in at New Year's Revolution in 2006, I think it was, and won the world title. Yep. So that's for sure. Damian Priest then defeated Angel Garza with Bad Bunny in his corner. Okay. He won there. We have that. We have Drew McIntyre telling Charlie that Sheamus didn't have to attack me for a title shot. He had to attack me for a title shot. Basically, the whole, if you want a shot, all you had to do is ask. Again, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate it, and I hate it. I hate that line. But that's not how it should be. Bianca Belair also appeared on Raw telling Charlie that she will not reveal her cards right away, basically teasing that, obviously there's a chance she could pick Asuka, but I still think, one, Asuka's not going to be the Raw Women's Champion going to WrestleMania. We are not going to be seeing Asuka versus Rhea Ripley, but once again, we're going to be seeing Charlotte Flair versus Lacey Evans. Ugh. Yuck. Best match of the night by far was definitely Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle. Very fresh match. Always want to see a match between these guys. Worked pretty well together. Keith Lee, though, won, as he should. But after the match, Bobby Lashley came in and just wrecked shop. He, of course, put the Hurt Lock on Matt Riddle. He took out Keith Lee like he was nothing. He lifted Lee over his head like he was literally lifting up like a bowl or something like that, like something like super light, and slammed him down. And he just literally laid waste to Lee. It was awesome. And I'm thinking, oh wow, we're going to be getting Keith Lee versus Bobby Lashley for the U.S. title at Elimination Chamber. Well, it was announced, except we're getting a triple threat match. Bobby Lashley versus Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle for the United States Championship in a triple threat match at Elimination Chamber. Okay, here's the first thing. This match does sound awesome. Not going to deny it. I get it. They're probably trying to wait till Mania to do Keith Lee and Bobby Lashley. So I guess that means Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley aren't fighting at WrestleMania. Unless, they are, and this is how they're going to take the title off of Lashley and protect him. But I must ask this very important question. Why is Matt Riddle getting another title shot? Has he had 3 right now? All 3 of the opportunities he's had, he's lost. He's been squashed. He's been jobbed. And didn't he just lose this match to Keith Lee? So again, my thing is why is he getting another title shot? I mean, again, they're trying to protect Lee and Lashley and have them go one-on-one at WrestleMania, but you could try doing something else. Maybe Lashley and Damian Priest? Maybe, I don't know, Lashley and Ricochet? Lashley and Kofi Kingston? I don't know. Why are we giving Matt Riddle another shot? I don't get that. Match still gonna be good? Heck yeah, of course it is. But again, Matt Riddle getting another title shot doesn't really sink in for me. He's already had enough, and he's not looked good in any one of them. And then they're hyping up the main event match between Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton as unfinished business, which we'll talk about that in a second. But now it's time to talk about the moment of the night. The moment of the night that I'm sure everybody wants to talk about. And of course, I had to make it my thumbnail for this video. So, last week, Naomi and Lana win that triple threat match against Asuka and Charlotte Flair and Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke to earn a shot for the women's tag titles. But we had some unfinished business here as we got Lana taking on Nia Jax in a tables match. This match, again, as always, was so bad. First off, Nia Jax recklessly just spun Lana around and just slammed her face first into a turnbuckle, which looked super reckless. But nothing was as good as the finish. So, Lana is sitting on the apron. She had just fought off Nia Jax on the apron as Nia was holding on, broke her ripped her hands off the ropes or something. And basically, I don't remember how it got to this point, but Nia Jax goes for a leg drop. And I'm thinking, would it be something like, are they gonna have Nia Jax like literally land on her ass and just overreact in pain? Well, that's exactly what we got, because Nia Jax went for a leg drop on the apron, and the way she sold it, it looked like she landed square on the crack or on the tailbone. But she got up and she was like, ah! 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 My hole! My hole! My behind! My hole! My ass! It was just... my hole! My leg! My hole! My ass! Gotta tell this story. Nothing to do with Raw, but just for the heck of it, just for shits and giggles. So, it was about 8 years ago. I was on a camping trip. It was myself, my friend Greg, my cousin Nick, and his friend Paul. My friend Paul also. We were playing 2-on-2 football. And at the time, Nick and Paul were like about to be starting high school. I was in my first year of college. So Nick decides to pull the old, recess kickoff of, throw it as hard as like the kid who's not paying attention and it waits anybody's ball. Well, that happened to be Paul. Nick takes the ball, chucks it at Paul, nails him square in the right butt cheek, and Paul just goes flailing up the air, screaming out, my ass! Nia Jax goes, my hole! My hole! Just the way she sold it was just... I'm sorry. Again, I do not know the woman. I do not know Nia Jax, the woman behind the scenes. If she's a nice lady, I hope so. But, jeez, oh man, I'm sorry. On the camera, she just makes a complete fool out of herself. She's a laughingstock, and I don't know what to say other than the fact that my hole! That's gonna be the news running gag now. My hole! But anyways, after Nia, smashes her crack, her hole, whatever you want to call it, Lana just runs out and just pushes Nia into a table. Because, Nia first, slams down on the apron. She freaks out, flips over a table out of anger. And there's one just, laying there on the side there that Lana just pushed her, and Nia just, they basically sat on the table, and it broke. So, Lana wins the tables match. Woo, she finally put Nia through a table after 10 weeks being put at the table herself. Shayna Baszler then attacks. Shayna and Naomi have a match. And despite the fact that I was angry again that Shayna took a pin, because once again, why we continue Shayna Baszler to protect Nia Jax when it should be the opposite way around. And I'm tired of seeing Shayna Baszler keep taking pin after pin after pin after pin after pin. Her and Naomi have some decent chemistry. I actually would not mind seeing a pay-per-view match between them. So, props them for that. But, of course, once again, we have Shayna Baszler taking a pin. But we still have Nia Jax and my hole! Okay, enough with it. Enough. My hole! Anyways, main event time. We had a non-title match. Unfinished business with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. So, unfinished business is the word, right? Well, this continues a trend of very, very crappy, abrupt endings to a show. I'm looking at my phone, it's 10:59, and I'm like, this match does not even have a conclusive feel to it. So, what happens? Just out of the blue, Sheamus, who is sitting at ringside, runs in, McIntyre gets out of the way, Sheamus bro kicks Orton, and then McIntyre hits a Claymore on him. And as soon as that Claymore hit, the show was over. Very, very abrupt, very anticlimactic, and Unfinished business was the story behind this match, right? Well, it felt like a waste of freaking time. As who knows? So that's how Raw went off the air. It was a pain in my hole! But I gave Raw a C. I gave it a C because there was some little things that had some merit to them, but there were also some things that literally did not. And some things that cracked me up, like, my hole! My ass! I'm stopping now. That's Raw, guys. And yes, my leg, SpongeBob line, for sure, Tyler, you got that reference. And Mark also gave Raw a C. Alright? Well, guys, it's been a nice night, been a good stream, here in the dark, and my hole! What are your thoughts on Raw, guys? What are your thoughts on my hole? No, don't give me thoughts on those. But leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content to come to my channel. And follow me on Twitter at DemandAirBoy93. Now, tomorrow night, since there's a pay-per-view this Sunday, I'll watch NXT. And I'm going to try to review NXT and maybe also, well, if not, I'll do it before I watch AEW on Thursday at some point. I'll do the preview and predictions for NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day, taking place this Sunday on the WWE Network on Valentine's Day, when Otis got his heart broken. But, you know, that's the past. I'll try to review AEW also. Again, definitely no review on Friday. Again, I gotta be up at 5 a.m. on Saturday morning for a video gig. Coming home, I'm sleeping, and if I'm awake enough, I'm going down to my girlfriend's. So, SmackDown review will come at some point over the weekend. Again, I'm trying my best also to get the Elimination Chamber card done also. And then if I could squeeze in, maybe before SmackDown Friday, squeeze in another top 10 stream, that'd be awesome as well. But, yep, just that's some behind-the-scenes stuff. And again, as I said, getting all that caught up, and then we'll get back to the video game Let's Plays. Again, I am also getting closer to getting done with my retired baseball players, so once I get some more numbers plugged in with that, maybe expect some of those videos again sometime soon. It's been quite a while since I've done one of those, but we'll see. But guys, again, gave Raw a C. Thank you guys for joining me in the live chat. Make sure not to hurt my hole! And that'll be a running gag from now on this channel, of course. So, yep, that's going to do it, guys. Again, slap a like on the video, subscribe for more content on my channel, and follow me on Twitter at DemandAirBoy93. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll see you all later.